Alexander Surya, Jayanty. It's 8:09 p.m. May 8th. Another piece of this is there's like some community of people that there's this army of terrorists trying to sell lies to. And they've been slandering me for 6 years and 6 months. And part of the way they're doing it is they have these implantable devices and weaponized telepathy. So what they do is they hold these observations of me and then they sit around assaulting me repeatedly with these devices they call implantable devices. They also have weaponized telepathy. They have devices they shock my heart with. So what they do is they stock me with this army of oppressors with these neurophysiological weapons they control from a computer, as well as weaponized telepathy, and then they host observation. And then while they're hosting observation to, I guess, communities of people they're trying to lie to, and then I guess slander me to, they sit around assaulting me repeatedly in order to generate a false and negative perception of me. So that's another one of their perception manufacturing tactics, is they actually hire these armies of terrorists armed with these neurophysiological weapons, armed with weaponized telepathy, armed with these neuromodulation weapons and these implantable devices. And there's these armies of terrorists who sit on computers, and then from the computers they interact with these implantable devices, these neuromodulation weapons, and they'll sit there agitating my nervous system, committing neurophysiological bombardment and neurophysiological agitation. They'll also have ways to try to like rev me up, and then they'll just try to infuriate me and enrage me. And that's one of their tactics of oppression, and one of their tactics for slander and misrepresentation. So these representatives who are really misrepresentation, if they don't mention those things when they know about them, clearly they're peddling slander, and they're involved with the slander campaign, the dehumanization campaigns, etc. Because there's a lot of people who know this tech is real, but they don't mention it. And the reason they don't mention it is because they use it to discredit political, legal, financial opponents. They use it to discredit victims of their sexual crimes, sexual violence, sexual assault. They use it to discredit victims of their organized crime and RICO. So that's a piece of what I'm a victim of. Is I'm a victim of an illegal gambling ring. I'm a victim of terrorists. I'm a victim of sexual slavery and other forms of slavery, New Age mind slavery, data slavery, and they've been using this tech to discredit me because I'm a political and legal opponent. More so a legal opponent, but so what they're doing is they're hiring these terrorists to stalk me 24/7. They're stalking me with satellite cameras and broadcasting me illegally while trying to slander me. And then they sit around assaulting me all day, trying to make me look psychotic to cover up they stole trillions of dollars, to cover up they've been pretending my life is theirs, to cover up they've been stealing my intellectual property and data. And then they also keep trying to make their slander look true in some gambling ring where I guess they robbed me that I didn't even know about and were robbing other people. So they've been sitting around for 6 years and 6 months trying to sell some lie to some community of people. And they hire these terrorists to hold me hostage and sit around assaulting me so they can lie to their parents, lie to their friends they're robbing, lie to the government, etc. So that's a big piece of this. Bet my life on it, swear my mother. So there's an army of oppressors armed with these neurophysiological weapons. And another piece of this is they're trying to cover up their severe sexual violence, psychological torture, their slow, covert, ritualized community murder for rich people and famous people and other psychopath entertainment. So they keep trying to make me look psychotic. Don't fall for it. I can assure you this technology is real. And that's what I'm a victim of, and that's what I've been bitching about for a while now. But these people are grade A oppressors. They're threats to mankind, and they are just some of the biggest human rights and civil rights violators in the history of the planet. They will go down in the history books if someone does their job and arrests these people. These people are literally a threat to mankind. They're promoting and financing Nazism, pseudoscience to coerce murder on innocent people, running dehumanization campaigns to make their sexual violence and sexual crimes look acceptable, trying to make their attempts at murder look acceptable, their theft of trillions look acceptable, their raping of my rights look acceptable. So if someone knows who these people are, someone needs to say something because this is repulsive and more than disgusting now.